A very good morning, class. Today it is like a continuity of that previous topic, metal axis defect. We have done already. So this is consequences. Now we will learn about the consequences of metal axis defect. And I have told you already that what are the two ways by which we can say that their metal axis defect. The one can be like an ion will be reduced if we will decrease the anion, yes, or another way if we add on one like metal or cation. So in the both case it will be metal axis defect. I hope it is clear. The crystal with metal axis defect conduct electricity due to presence of free electrons. They will have a free electrons, and that's why the metal axis defect, whatever the crystal which is having metal axis defect, they will conduct electricity. How come free electrons? Did you get this? Suppose that in a crystal, if I'm using this in a crystal, there are like 6 cation and 6 anion. Suppose that 6 cation and 6 anion are there. As I told you that there are the two ways. So suppose that in the first case, what I am doing, I am making this 7 anion over here. Isn't it? Yes. So due to this 7 anion, to maintain the electrical neutrality, what will happen? This will, whatever that anion particle will be there, it will lose the electron over there, and that electron will be free in this case. Then only this electrical neutrality will be there, isn't it? Got it? And in the another case, if we will increase the cation over here, that means 7 plus, if I am making this, then in the next case also, this cation is losing 1 electron. So this 1 electron will be there in the crystal to maintain the electrical neutrality. So in that case also, it will have a free electron due to which it conduct electricity. I hope it is clear. Yes. Actually, next, so their conductivity is low. It's not too fast. Okay, their conductivity is very low due to presence of this defect. It's a kind of defect, and that's why they are known as semiconductor. They do not conduct electricity all the time. Okay, there is some semiconductor. What is the semiconductor? That I will explain in the next video. Till now you just learn about that they have the tendency, they can, but in general they don't. Okay, if some circumstances are there such like they will get this, so the band that it can start conducting electricity. And what are the circumstances? That I will tell you in the next video. Okay, so something more about the metal deficiency defect. It was already, we have covered about the metal deficiency defect in the last video. Here we will learn something more about the metal deficiency defect. Metal deficiency, that means cation will be less. So it can be two ways. Either we are increasing one anion or we are decreasing one cation. In both cases it can be, isn't it? So increasing anion will be little rare. Why? Because anion has bigger size, so they do not occupy the interstitial state or interstitial space, and that's why that one is little rare. They contains less number of positive ions, as I told you, than the negative ions, isn't it? It arises due to cationic vacancy. I have told you that one cation will be less, due to which there will be a vacancy over there, or extra anion occupying interstitial site. Yes. So here let's do some like in detail that about the cationic vacancy. Cationic vacancies, as I told you, that cation may be missing from their lattice site, and the extra negative, because if it will be missing over there, so that means one cation will be less. So anion will be negative charge will be extra. So this extra negative may be balanced by some nearby metal ion acquires 2 positive charge instead of 1. How it is? Let me show you with the diagram, with the image. Shown by the compound having metal which shows variable oxidation state. Okay, they can show the variable oxidation state. That will be explained. Now one example is there. Like cadmium is coming over here. Okay, cadmium plus 2. So it will replace 1 Ag, but to maintain the electrical neutrality, what will happen? 2 Ag plus will go, because CDU has come. So due to this, there is a one anion here, cationic vacancy. It is creating one cationic vacancy, isn't it? Similarly, this cation came. So instead of that, 2 Ag has gone. So one at one place it has like it occupied, yes, but another one will be the vacancy. Clear? So this is called cationic vacancy. Clear? Now the next thing is that cation less number of 1 second. Next thing is extra anion occupying interstitial site. As I already told you that anion, this defect, this deficiency problem is like little rare because anion has bigger size due to which it cannot be fit into the that site. Yes, the gap. Extra anion may be occupying the interstitial position. The extra negative charge is balanced by the extra charge, high oxidation number of cation. So that means Fe plus 2 is there, so it will acquire Fe plus 3 to maintain this extra negative charge, but on the adjacent metal ion. Okay? But this effect is not so common as negative ions are usually very large and they can't easily fit into the interstitial sites. I hope it is clear. Because it is not so common. What's the reason? Because like usually it is very large and cannot be fit into the interstitial site. Got it? Okay. So now the next is impurity defect. Impurity defect is like it's a something which is added to that the regular arrangement. Wherever the regular arrangement is there, in that something outsider is added over there. Okay, so you have heard the word that is doping. Yes, doping, what it is addition of something outside, something from outside to increase, to enhance the properties, isn't it? So similarly here also this word is doping. It means that addition of impurities. Why I'm saying impurities? Because it is other than the regular pattern, so that will be considered as the impurities. Okay, impurities, the properties of the crystal changes and basically it enhances. Yes, it enhances. So this okay, so this process is known as doping. And this defect arises when the foreign atom, that is outsider, are present at the lattice site in place of host atom or at the interstitial site. Host या उसके interstitial site पे अगर if some foreign atom, that means which is outsider, which is not of that crystal, is added, is present over there, that will be called impurity defect, and this is also known as doping. And why this doping? Because to enhance the properties, as like they see in the steel, in that carbon, so if we are talking about the iron, it is not that much properties, it is not so good as the steel is there. Yes, so to increase the property of properties, enhance the property of iron, we add carbide in this, carbon in this, and it gives the steel which has shining, which is like anti-rusting property. It is having some extra qualities, good properties are there. So doping is this is called doping. Okay, some impurity atom may either come and occupy interstitial site, or in case of some ionic solid, some cations from the regular site are replaced by some other cations and cause impurity defect. Got it what I'm saying? In this case, if we are talking about non-ionic or simple non-polar substance, though it can be possible that some foreign particle is going to come in that crystal and will occupy the interstitial. In another case, if the ionic solid we are talking about, then the cations from its regular site, it goes somewhere else, or it is replaced by some other cations. Got it? That is also called cationic impurity defect. I will show you by the diagram. This is the thing. For example, NaCl having some amount of Sr plus SrCl2 is crystallized. Some of these sites of Na plus ions are occupied by Sr plus 2 ions, as the change of Sr plus 2, like charge or on Sr is plus 2, one Sr plus 2 ion will replace 2 Na plus ion. What is this? Let me show you with the GIF. This lattice has cationic vacancies, and the number of these vacancies are same as the number of Sr plus 2 ion. This is the point to learn. I'm telling you how it is. Vacancies in the crystal lattice increases electrical conductance. What is the reason? See, this is the thing. like it was the Na plus, it was supposed to be Na plus like this, all the pink were Na plus. Now what happened? One Na plus is like here it was Na plus, okay. So this was like replaced by the strontium, and to maintain the electrical neutrality, one cation will also go out. So that's why it is causing two Na plus will go, then only one Sr plus 2 can be accommodated with the charge, isn't it? Think of it. Yes. So in this case, one Sr plus 2 will occupy the Na plus space, but one cation space will leave will be left vacant, isn't it? So that is called vacant site. Okay, and due to this, here we will see that there is no electron over there, so this is also known as positive hole. इसको हम positive hole भी कहते हैं. Clear? Okay. चलिए, next is the line defect. Line defect are the irregularities or the deviation from, this is not in our NCERT syllabus, so this is not that much important. Okay, just to get the knowledge, I made a few slides for that, so you just go through with this. Line defect are the irregularities or the deviation from ideal arrangement in entire rows of the lattice point. पूरे row में जाता. See, you can see एक ये पूरा row यहाँ से dislocate गायब हो चुका है. So that's why what happened? The shape of the crystal changes, isn't it? Interatomic bond significantly distorted in the immediate vicinity of dislocation line. जैसे ही यहाँ से गायब हुआ, that ये क्या हो गया? Dislocate हो गया. Vicinity, that immediate vicinity of this dislocation line. Dislocation affects the mechanical properties. Obviously, इसकी structure जो है वो change हो जाएगी, तो mechanical properties is going to be changed due to this line defect. Yes. It is of two type, edge dislocation and screw dislocation. Edge dislocation का मतलब it will be positive dislocation, negative dislocation भी हो सकता है, यानी कि cation can also be dislocate, negative anion can also be dislocate, okay, and this will result in like this. If screw dislocation का मतलब होता है the lattice atomic plane follow the helical or spiral along the dislocation line. It will instead of being in one plane, it will be spiral or helical. So along the dislocation line के चारों तरफ वो क्या हो जाएगा? Helically arranged हो जाएगा. So this is called screw dislocation. मतलब like a kind of screw it will be. Okay, that is not so important. So let's do the recap very quick way. Definition: if we talk about the point defect and the line defect. Definition: irregularity that occur at or around a single point of crystal lattice. In this case, through one plane it will be. Yes. Causes from either due to an extra atom or due to loss of atom. या तो extra atom आ जाएगा या फिर atom lose हो जाएगा. This line defect occurs when a plane of atom misalignment. एक पूरा plane ही misalign हो जाता है. Visualization: it is easy to visualize the point defect, आसानी से दिख जाता है, but line defect is not so easy to visualize. Different forms. What are the point defect forms? We have done the vacancy defect, interstitial defect, then Frankel defect, then Schottky defect, then substitutional defect and all that. And line defect जो होते हैं, that is of two type: edge dislocation and screw dislocation. Okay. Now here are a few questions so that we are supposed to do. If NaCl is doped with 10 to the power minus 3 mole percentage of SrCl2, percentage 10 to the power minus 3 mole percent. Okay, so this is, you can say 10 to the power minus 3 mole and percentage. So percentage we will multiply 1 by 100, we will divide by this 100. Yes. Okay, so what is the concentration of the cationic vacancy? So it will give you like 10 to the power minus 3 mole of SrCl2. Okay, so if we will count that, what is this 10 to the power minus 3 mole percentage? It will be 10 to the power minus 3 upon like multiplied by 100. If you'll do 1 second, this is sorry, it should be plus 2 only. 100 से यहाँ पे divide करेंगे. Okay, this will be 100 division. So when it will go up, it will be 10 to the power minus 5 mole, and we know that in 1 mole 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 particles are there, isn't it? So vacancy, cationic vacancy will be there, cation will be there. So what will happen in 10 to the power minus 5 mole? If 1 mole में इतने हैं, तो 10 to the power minus 4 multiply by this and you will get the answer 6.022 into 10 to the power 18. Sr plus 2 ions will be there, which will create वैकेंसी, बिकॉज जितने SR+2 आएंगे उतने ही वैकेंसी क्रिएट होगी. दैट आई हैव ऑलरेडी explained. Yes. Now the another question, it is this is a kind of important question of this chapter. Okay. Analysis shows that nickel oxide has formula Ni 0.98 and oxygen 1. Okay. अब यहाँ पे देखो what is this, like we give the formula ना, जैसे magnesium oxide we give the formula MgO, isn't it? Like we say sodium oxide we say Na2O3. Yes, Na2O, sorry, Na2O, not O3. Yes or no? Clear? Similarly, यहाँ पे NiO है. Okay, this is the one compound NiO. But the problem is that this Ni has two oxidation state. This is NiO, we can simply write, isn't it? But ये exactly 1 नहीं होगी, ये 0.98 है. So इसको क्वेश्चन को देख के बहुत ज़्यादा घबराने वाली बात नहीं है. It's not like that. Okay. चलिए देखिए, सो आई कैन राइट NiO यहाँ पे लिख सकते हैं, बट हम जब एग्जैक्ट की बात करते हैं तो इट इज नॉट Ni कंप्लीट 1 एटम, इट इज 0.98 एटम. ठीक है. सो पूछा जा रहा है कि व्हाट फ्रैक्शन ऑफ निकल एग्जिस्ट एज Ni+2 एंड Ni+3. मतलब इस जो हमने एटम डाला टोटल एटम, इसमें Ni+2 भी है और Ni+3 भी है. गॉट इट? Ni+2 भी है. ओके, दिस इज Ni+2 एंड Ni+3 दोनों है. क्लियर? सो अब पूछा जा रहा है व्हाट फ्रैक्शन ऑफ Ni+2 इज देयर इन दिस एंड व्हाट फ्रैक्शन ऑफ Ni+3 इज देयर. तो सपोज कर लेते हैं दैट टोटल इज 0.98, isn't it? And this one is X. The total is 0.98. Here it is written. So suppose कर लेते हैं this one is X. अगर if it is X, so what it will be? It will be 0.98 minus X, isn't it? Yes. Now we have to find this X. ये X कितने एटम है या कितना फ्रैक्शन है, something like that. So as we do that, that in oxidation number finding, what we do? Just suppose that if example is there, Cr2O7 minus 2 is given. Cr2O7 minus 2 is there. So what you do? This is 2, number of 2, here it is 2, isn't it? I don't know this X, ये हमें नहीं पता. हमें क्या करते हैं हम इसका number of chromium into charge, ये लिखते हैं ना, into charge. So charge हमें chromium को नहीं पता, we write X, isn't it? Plus we write number of atoms 7 and its charge. So charge is -2. Oxygen का -2 will be equal to total charge. Our total charge is given here +2. Sorry, -2, isn't it? If it is not given any charge is there for the neutral, it will be 0. So what it is? Number of atom multiplied by charge. Number of atom multiplied by charge. So similarly we will do. This one is number of atom, ये मान लो एक तरह से, ठीक है. So number of atom multiplied by charge plus number of atom multiplied by charge plus number of atom multiplied by its charge will be equal to 0, isn't it? क्योंकि as a whole it has 0 charge. So let's see. Suppose करते थे Ni+2 has X atom, Ni+3 will be this much because total Ni 0.98 है. Yes. So number of, like this is the where is that? This is the charge and this is the number of atom plus this one is the charge and this one is the number of atom, isn't it? Plus this one is the oxygen charge multiplied by number of oxygen atom is equal to 0. Total 0 है. Solve it. You will get that. ये पूरा solve करोगे and you will get that number of Ni+2 atom जो है वो 0.74 है. X मिल गया 0.74. X किसको लेट किया था? Ni+2 को. तो you got it. So now it is said that what fraction क्या हो? So Ni+2 इतना है fraction, यानी कि 0.74 है पूरे में से 0.98 में से. So what fraction? How to find the fraction? जितना है अपॉन टोटल 0.74 डिवाइडेड बाय 0.98, इट विल बी 75% अराउंड. यस, सॉल्व करो, यू विल गेट 0.75 और परसेंटेज में फिल टॉक 75. सी ये जो वैल्यू होती है ए नियर बाई द वॉट एवर वी गेट ना, फ्रैक्शन जो हमें मिलता है, जो वैल्यू मिलती है उसी के आसपास की वैल्यू होती है. जस्ट एक ट्रिक बता रही हूँ मैं टू गेट द कैलकुलेशन इजीली डन. यस, सो इफ इट इज 0.74, Ni+2 is 0.74, then Ni+3 will be what? 0.98 minus 0.74, isn't it? Like 0.24. So fraction will be 0.24 divided by 0.98. It will be 0.245, around 0.25 कह सकते हैं, and 25%. I hope it is clear. Any doubt in this? It's a so easy question, but बच्चे इसको देख के बहुत confused हो जाते हैं. What is this? So I hope you got it and you will not be confused in future. Okay, let's start the next question. Question is, this is also again an important question of this chapter. ZnO is white, but on heating it gives yellow color. Why? ZnO जब हम देखेंगे तो it is white, but if we will heat that it gives yellow color. So you are supposed to mark this answer point. I'm telling you here. 1 second. This equation, it is must to write. ZnO when it is heated, it will give you Zn plus 2 and the anion will be like O2 के form में escape कर जाएगा and its 2 electron will be trapped by the side. This 2 electron will be trapped by the side which will result in F center formation, जिसे हम Farbenzenter center भी कहते हैं, or it is also known as F center. So this is the important point you have to mention. Okay, so on heating ZnO loses oxygen and the excess Zn plus 2 ion are trapped in interstitial site and equal number of, ये Zn plus 2 रह जाएगा साइट में ही, and the equal number of electron, that means Zn plus 2 है तो जितने प्लस चार्ज होंगे उतने इलेक्ट्रॉन will be trapped in the neighborhood to maintain electrical neutrality, which will result in formation of F center. ये mention करना जरूरी है, which will result in F center and that's why it gives color. चाहे वो yellow color हो, blue color हो, red color हो, it doesn't matter. That is, this color is specific for each and every element compound, but it gives. Whenever it is in asked in the solid state, you are supposed to mention that electrons are trapped in the interstitial site to result in F center formation, and that's why it shows color. Okay, whatever the color is there in the question, that you will mention. I hope it is clear. So just, it is very important to mark this F center. You have to write it. I forgot to write over here. You have to write that which result in F center formation and hence it shows color. Okay. Another question, the same way which we have done. So I hope you got it. You will get it now. Yes, you can do. The same way, m plus 2 को मान लो x, m plus 3 will be 0.96 minus x. So this is like this. Yes. Now charge into number of atom, यानी कि x into plus 2 plus 0.96 multiplied by 3 charge. Yes. Plus oxygen is minus 2 into 1. Sometime you can get in this way ना, ये चीज जो लिखी हुई है ये you can get it in the percentage also. Like instead of 0.96 it will be considered as 96%. Okay, it will be considered as 96%. So this will be considered as 100%. One will be considered as 100%, isn't it? So the question how it will be might be you can get it in the another book. Like it will be 2 into x and this will be 96 minus x plus 3 into 3 plus multiplied by 3 plus this will be minus 2 into 100. So वो जो direct answer जो आएगा that will be directly into the percentage. It will not come in the fraction. Got it? What changes will be there? Only this one. It will be 96 and it will be 100. That's it. बाकी सब same रहेगा. And you will get the same answer and the answer will be in the percentage directly. Like we are solving it now. So we are getting 0.88. Yes. But in that case, you will get the 88 directly and that will be in the percentage. So fraction of m plus 2 will be 0.88 divided by 0.98. And as I told you that it will be around this. So if option में कुछ ऐसा है तो you can put the tick around it. Okay. So this is 0.89 or you can say 0.9 or you can say that 90%. This will be like वो ये चीज ठीक है. And then m plus 3, if it is 90%, so obviously m plus 3 will be 10%. So quite easy answer. Yes, isn't it? So that's it about the today's class, and Next thing is the semiconductor, and that would be the last topic of this chapter. So I hope whatever I have explained today, that is clear to you. If there is still any doubt, you can ask. So we'll come with the next video for that semiconductor. So till then, thank you, class.